Hi, I'm Bex Thompson, creator of Be a Beacon and Kinetics Method, as well as now launching our brand new Goddess Rising Retreat for women. And I work with women who really want to awaken their passion and really live on purpose with peace as an undercurrent through their lives so that they don't burn out, so that they don't suffer from overwhelm. And yet many women are struggling with these exact things, and their fears and self-doubts and pains are holding them back. Now, we can either let our fears bind us and stop us, or we can use them as fuel to push us and move us forward. Now, one of my biggest fears growing up was that I was going to go crazy. Now, this may seem a little crazy, but one of my grandmothers spent the last 15 years of her life in a mental health institution. And as a young teenager, that had a very powerful effect on me. Mental health institutions were even less lovely than they perhaps are now, and there was electroconvulsive therapy, there was extreme medication, and I watched my grandmother go from this beautiful, soft, gorgeous woman who, dressed immaculately and sewed beautifully and was a wonderful carer in the village. I watched her go from that to this woman that I just didn't recognize, who would shout at me, who would lose it, that was always shaking, that I then didn't see for months and months on end. And that will stay with me forever. Now, we don't know, I can only surmise why that happened to my grandmother. And, from talking to my mum, we can sort of pick a little bit of it apart, that it definitely started to happen around her menopause, that there were definitely maybe dreams, emotions and aspirations that she never fulfilled in her life, because as a woman growing up through the wartime, it was all very much about survival. It was about what you can do for your nation. It wasn't about your own personal needs. She got moved from pillar to post and as the war needed, became a nurse when what she really wanted to do was dressmaking, then became a mother and never really went back to work. That time was definitely one of, just keep on keeping on. And there are aspects of our ancestry, our lineage, our DNA that we carry with us, whether we realize that or not. And I've spent a lot of my life looking outside of myself to fulfill my needs, to try and not be that person. And yet that led me down a dangerous road, which I will tell you about in another story. But I wanted just to really share this ancestral line that we can carry, and that we can either get bound up in the stories. You might have a familial line. You may have a DNA thing in your blood. There might be a disease that you carry, or maybe it's just that your mum always had a really bad back, or that your dad was always, no one was ever successful in business. Whatever it is, we have these beliefs and these stories around it, and we can either allow it to bind us and keep us stuck, or we can use it as fuel for growth. But we need to do it in a way that really acknowledges our inner work, and not what I did, which was put it all outside of me and created more pain. And if you're interested in that story, just watch something later on down the track. But if you want to really shift your life and clear up some of these patterns, some of these traits, some of these ancestral lineages, we're here to help break the chain, break the pattern. Then you need help, and this Goddess Rising Retreat could well be for you. This is the flavor that I've been really focusing on over the last couple of years around releasing these ancestral bindings. So if you're curious, go and check out the link that I'll be posting below. And if you have any questions, please just PM me to see if this is something that is right for you right now. So have a beautiful day, and I will see you nearly every day this week, checking out some videos and just really sharing a little bit of my story of how I'm here and the things that I've gone through, so that we can help you.